So I used to make a living off of selling records when you had to go to the store and buy records. But then in 2004, it occurred to me, they're making MP3s now, and MP3s can be copied by anybody that can email them. And that was kind of the demise of my being able to live off of my records. That was the end of that. And I wound up doing cover gigs, like at the Jersey Shore, where I would be doing, like, people would come up to me and go, you know any Bruce Springsteen? And I'd go, why, does he know any of mine? And they'd go, huh? What the hell did we get ourselves into?
I mean, so over the years, as you brought up Donovan and Cheap Trick and Aerosmith, you've toured with them. What was it like going on the road and touring with these bands?
Oh boy. With Aerosmith, it was 70s, late 70s. I had the disco record that was a hit all over the East Coast. But Steven Tyler, he was getting huge with Aerosmith. And I was in LA, and Steve saw me in the lobby of, I think it was the L'Ermitage Hotel or something. And I saw him, and we both pointed at each other just before the elevator door closed. But all I saw was, Ma! Which was supposed to be Mark. He got off at the second floor, comes running down the spiral staircase. He's like, what the hell are you doing here? I mean, talk about being at the right place at the right time, right?
Mm-hmm.
He said, man, we're looking for keyboard and vocals. You want to come join the band? I'm like, this is like the third to last day of the Donovan tour, which is why I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking forward to go home. He's like, well, we're not going out for 2 or 3 months. He's like, and he looks at me. He's like, we got our own plane. And I'm like, I hate flying.
Wow.
I'll let you write some of the songs. And I said, when do I leave? Got me. I'll let you write some of the songs. Fast forward 2 years later, some morning we wrote something called Bluebird, I think. 2 years into me touring with them. The only time we ever came close to writing anything together. But at the time, I was 20 and touring with Aerosmith. I'm all over the country. I think I'm going home. You know, like when you're a kid and you're waiting for the school bell to ring? So the analogy that I would be drawing is like you can't wait most of the days for the bell to ring. And then we get to be like a week before the tour was over. I'm like, wow, that's the equivalent to 5 minutes before the bell's going to ring. Just one more week and I get to go home. I've been on the road for 10 months with these guys, playing keyboards that you can't really hear. So I had to play the top of the keyboard to get past the noise. I mean, guitars. About a week before the tour was supposed to end, we would have a meeting with the manager, and the manager would go, well, you know, the thing is going so great, and we're selling out everywhere. We just added 6 more weeks. Every time it was about a week, I would be frantic that their manager was going to have a meeting, and it almost always happened. So 10 months would turn into a year or 3 months of touring and doing the same song. When you're touring with a major band, every day is the same, but only some of the scenery changes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So my parents actually called me one night from somewhere, and I'm just out there floating around and touring and doing the same shows every night. And of course, when you're touring with a major band and you pull into somewhere like Boston or Detroit or Los Angeles, because you're in the town, everybody in town wants to party with you. So after the shows, the parties would last because of a certain white powder way up until around like 6 a.m. And then we'd have to get on a plane at 10 a.m. every single day.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Sound check 3 p.m., show 8 p.m. Party starts 11 p.m., goes on to 6 a.m., get up 10 a.m., get on the plane, go to the next town, sound check at 3 p.m., like that, over and 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 over.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so my parents called me and they were like, where are you? And I was like, I don't know. I'll have to check my itinerary. What date is it? And they would say, like, it's May 21st. And I go, apparently I'm in Idaho.
Wow.
Your question was, what was it like?
Yes. Yes. You did.
That's all I
I asked.
And I told
So-
them what it was like.
Yeah. She did.
Yeah. So you also perform a lot of your own songs. Do you have any like favorite solo songs you've written?
Oh, sure. Well, obviously, Some Good Things Never Last, because that was recorded by Barbra Streisand and Barry Manilow and 62 other people on YouTube. There's one of mine called I Was Justin Bieber Way Before He Was.
Oh,
yeah.
And that is on YouTube. At the time, YouTube was just forming, and people were trying to figure out ways to get people to watch their YouTube videos. During that week, Justin Bieber was getting so many hits on so many views on his new song.
Yeah.
That my smart aleck idea was if I put the words Justin Bieber in my title and people click on YouTube for Justin Bieber,
Mhm.
it could possibly come up. I was Justin Bieber way before he was, because I was.
Yeah. How about Mark Radice?
Mark Radice?
Yeah. Well, how you pronounce it? Radice?
Radice. I would say
Radice.
Radice too,
So
yeah.
I'm trying to look.
I would say that was Radice.
Yeah,
Is it-
Radice. Radic. He did not chart.